All right, what's up, Craps fans? This is Scott for Paradise Craps, back at you for our weekly Monday crappy hour. All right, so I got a $1.50 on the no 4. Rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. All right, $1.50, no 4. Here we go. $4.15, horse and buggy. Yeah, you enjoy those nails now, buddy. You're getting those trimmed tonight. All right, so that's going to be a $200. Oh, I got the volume up way too high on that. $200 lay 4, $6 vig. All right, let's see if I can get that volume down a little bit. That's going to annoy me. All right, so out of full frame. Yeah. Okay, back down to something more reasonable. Full frame. Full screen, I should say. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, much better. Oh, what do we got here? Fire Medic 51823. Fire Medic, that's a new one. How's it going? That logo looks vaguely familiar. 6410. I don't know if he touched that or not. All right, that doesn't matter. All right, I'll have to make sure I get around you there. Hey, IPTV. Oh, Fire and Dice. There we go. Okay, thank you. I'm like that. I can't hardly see the logo, but it's like that looks familiar. There we go, Fire and Dice. Why it shows that, I don't know. They changed them all. YouTube, they always got to be changing it up, I guess. 6-5, yo, 11, yo. Oh, shit, I did a 10. Fuck. All right, well, it was an 11. I think it was screwed up more if I did it again, so we'll just leave it at that. Fire and Dice. 516. Yeah, so I went back IPTV, back to the casino to try to recoup some of my money, and I ended up giving them more. I gave them another $80 or so, and then I took the last 40. No, I must have given them $60 because I had 40 left, and I went over and tried playing some bubble craps, but I was just playing stupid, and so I ended up losing all of that. So it was 60 on the single zero roulette, and then 40 on the bubble, and then I think I still had $20 that I'd won that I was up. And so my wife, I went and found my wife, and she strongly suggested that I put it in the slot machine, and I put $10 in the slot machine, and I think I won like $40 or something like that. So that was good. And then she ended up winning a bunch of money on the slot machine. So
and she asked for $20 from you.
oh yeah, right. So then she asked. So then I'm like, okay, you ready to go? And she was like, oh yeah. But she was sitting in the chair with this look like, no, I'm not really ready to go. But if I have to go, she didn't say that. I'm like, well, do you want to play this machine? She goes, yeah, maybe. So I gave her my $20 or whatever in fives, and she put it in, and she ended up making like I don't know, a couple $100, $180 or something like that. I don't know. It was a good one.
So you got your $100 back.
So I got my $100 back. So net, I got my $100. 639. All right, we're going. So I lost it on roulette and craps, and she won it on slots and gave me $100 back. So
but the point is,
I played slots. I won it. I won $40 on slots. So that's true, or whatever it was, 38, 40. I don't remember. 639.
slots.
And she's like, yeah, he who dogs on slots. That's true. That's me. But
What do you want in your cup?
and then she's like, just water, please. And then she's like, all right, well, you got to do backup spins. I'm like, hell no, I'm taking my money and running. What strategy you use on your online roulette? Hey, Charles, good evening. So what's your loss condition? How many reds in a row? Oh, gosh, that was a lot. I don't know, seven reds, I think it was that one. So it definitely happened. Like you said, it's all variance, right? So, I thought I had something there, and it was just the variance was going in my favor. All right, there we go.
Does it go over here?
Yes, thank you. All right, there's that.
You trying to trick me? Mommy putting water there does not mean it's for you.
Hey, Nick. All right, I played roulette on the machine at the casino yesterday. Real wheel, but digital betting. Yeah, I like that one. I played the Fibonacci dozens, and it did well. Oh, good. So what are you doing? Fire and dice. So what strategy, do you have different strategies you play? Or I was just watching Roulette Master on his upside down birthday cake blowing out the candles that he posted recently, I guess, 437. That looked like a pretty decent one. All right, so that's going to do that. That's going to get me paid $1.25. All right, back on the lay 4, $3. Yeah, martingaling though, that's as we always say, even though I was doing it, friends don't let friends martingale, that's for sure. All right, 150 over here, $3 VIG, here we go. All right, IPTV, how many reds? Yeah. Well, I think it was, Dr. S said it was 6, so it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So you can do 6 for $100. That's like $63, I think. To do 7, you need $127. So that's, if you're playing for $100, you can really do 6 levels. And I think you'll see that more often than you hope. 10, hard 10. I was thinking with single zero, it wouldn't be too bad, but no, that's just that variance. They're going to show up. All right, so this is going to be 250. 250. $6 VIG. Which was too bad because it was fun. It was fun playing it. I mean, it was obviously easy, and you're close to the slot machine, so you get cocktail service. But no, too expensive. I'll stick with the Wayland's Way Craps lay the point for now. Yeah, I saw Mark the Point put out a video where I guess he broke his strategy, his unbreakable strategy. 437. All right, so that's going to be another $1.25. Back to 150. $3 VIG. All right, what did Fire say? Usually Romanowski. I like Romanowski with a recovery. Double after a loss for 2 or 3 rolls, come down a level for 2 or 3, then back to normal. Yeah, I remember doing the Romanowski early on. So that is 8 corners? What is a Romanowski? I think it's something like that. 6-5, yo, 11, yo. Is it 6 corners or 8 corners or 7 corners? I don't remember. Double after a loss for 2 or 3 rolls, spins. come down a level for 2 or 3, then back to normal. Well, if you're doubling after a loss, so you're talking about multiple losses then. Ooh. All right. Because if you're only doubling, then you're only coming down, once you come down one level, you're back to base level. But what is it? Is it 8 corners? What is the Romanowski? 10. Yeah, I think I got whacked on that one after playing it for a while too. All right, 250 again. $6 vig. Lay the 10. All right, let's see. See what happens. Yeah, I think it was it's kind of similar to what I've been doing, although I think I got smoked quicker. Look up the money shot video for roulette. Avoid the martingale. Yeah, martingale's bad news. AC Doocy, 3 craps. I know. I was thinking, oh, this is single zero. I can martingale on the single zero, and it was great till it wasn't. Typical martingale. Great till it wasn't, and then it wasn't twice, like back to back. That's the thing is, that variance. You never know. I just gotten really lucky on all those $10 sessions prior to that. $10 win goal, I mean, but oh well. Six one, we're all done. Boy, going well today, that's for sure. Where am I at? 364 already. All right, so that's going to pay me $1.25. Back to 150, lay 4. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's an ugly distribution though. Wow. Oh, hard 4. That's not nice. All right, gonna lose that. $500, level 2. That's gonna be a $12 vig. All right, see if we can avoid it for the rest of the hand. Six, 4, 10 down on the other end. Six, 2, 8, easy 8. IPTV, Romanowski, 3 units on second dozen, 3 units on, that's Romanowski? 3 units on second dozen, 3 units on third dozen, 1 unit on 2, 3, 5, and 6 corners. 3, 3, 1, okay, and 1 unit on 7, 8, and 10. Okay, so 2 corners in the first dozen. Got it. Yeah, so that's pretty high coverage. So 3, 3, and 2. Got it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's good until it's like you're still dodging the bullet because you can change which one you do the two corners on, right? So you can move it around, but yeah, I remember getting smoked on that one as well. Not in a casino, just on the video craps thing or video roulette. 426. Yeah, I used to play Bovada when I was in Florida, but now it's blocked here in Nevada. But now I got that Royal Casino thing on my computer, so I can play on that. Four, two, six again. You only win one unit, yeah. Risking 8 units to win one. But it's a pretty good coverage. Unless it finds the holes, then yeah, not so good. It takes you a lot to recover if you're only winning one unit without laddering at least. Acey Deucey, 3 craps. Uh-oh, did we lose a player already? Thought we had 10. 6, odd 6. Crabs. Yeah, if you're on a single zero, yeah. Only 5 ways to lose. Ten, hard 10, down on the end. Kitty paws. Oh, we got 10 players again. Maybe somebody had a potty break. Six, hard 6. A lot of electronic wheels won't let you play it because not enough at risk. Yeah, I can see that. Why would they want to take a chance if you're not risking it? I should try it on that Bally's one and see. I could do it at the 10 cents level. That wouldn't be too much of a... And there's always this Asian woman sitting on the one just to the right of that. There's two against the wall. She's been there like every time we've been there. She plays 10 cents, puts in, I think, $100, and just plays the number. She plays splits. She gets some pretty good hits. No, I'm talking about that Asian woman that sits on that machine next to me. 314. Shit. That sucks. All right, that was 2 units, and now I'm going to have to go to 3 units. Dang, I was doing so well, too. Huh? Until I wasn't, yeah. All right. Oh, now I'm down 300 bucks. Wow, that sucks. Better get it back. That's what the wife says. Better get it back. All right. Oh, we're at the quarter hour. Here we go. And we got a 9, 639. All right, 639. Let's check the leaderboard. Actually, let me move that to the 9. That's going to be 600. Get your claws out of there. All right, that's $20 VIG. Get your claws out of there. No. All right, we got Blue Jay Way Kevin, top spot, 1,200 bucks. Hoku, good afternoon. Aloha, 600 bucks. IPTV, 500 bucks. Nick S, 270. Carlo Castillo, $1.21. I'm down 300. Bubba Trader, good afternoon, down 517. Money Shot, down 603. Good afternoon, Brian. Aloha. Coffee Land, aloha, minus 1,400. And Charles, oh boy, minus 2,420. All right, here we go. I got 3 units on the 9, that's 600. And that's a $20 VIG. There we go. This will all come back into my rack. Rock and roll. Level 3. 617. There we go. All right, so that's going to pay me 380. 380. All right, back to level 2. All right, off the 9, level 2. After we get the point established, 150 lay 4. Hey, Seth. Oh, that's Hoku, sorry. Good afternoon. Again. I gotta read what he said. 415, horse and buggy. All right, so that's gonna be a $400 5. And that's gonna be a $13 VIG, I believe. All right, $400 5. $13. All right, IPTV says they have this new lightning roulette game at the casino. After all the bets, the system randomly chooses up to... Yeah, I saw that. They have that at Orleans. It's like, bang, changes the numbers up. They can pay out 25x, 200x if it hits. Oh, between 25 and 200x, yeah. The bad thing is that the other number hit only pays 20. Yeah, they got to make it back somehow. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that they were decrementing the 1-to-1, 28 instead of 35. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, and I was playing, that was the one I was playing the black on, and then I didn't realize it was a $3 minimum bet, so I put my money on the black, and then after the timer went off, it would just take my money off and put it back. It didn't actually play it, which I thought was, I didn't catch it, I didn't realize. And then I'd go up, and again, I didn't realize I wasn't losing anything until I got to the $4 level. Then I won, and I'm like, oh. And then I realized it wasn't actually doing anything. That was when I cashed out that $104 ticket and went over and found that other machine. 6-4-10 down on the end. But yeah, I thought that was weird, that lightning stuff. And they got another roulette machine right there. Same type of thing, same with the community. right next to it, but it's also $3. And they're both 00. 6-5 yo 11 yo. Yeah, the Bally one. Now I did find on one of the Game Kings they had a roulette, but it was also 00. And I think you could play it down to quarters. But the single zero Bally, you can go down to 10 cents. Starts at 10 cents. All right. 6-5 yo 11 yo again. Six five yo 11 yo. Three one four, Little Joe from Kokomo. Yeah, I took that $40 and went over to the bubble craps. I put 10 on the don't pass. Of course, it rolls a 7. Went 20 on the don't pass. Won that one. Then I left the 20 on the don't pass. Another freaking 7. Very frustrating. I mean, I was playing stupid. There was no strategy there. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. All right, we need an 8 and a 9 for the tall. Totally doable. 2, 3, and 6 for the small. Not so doable. 8 and 9, though. That ought to be good. Six, odd 6. Crabs. Six one, we're all done. All right, so what's that going to pay me? $253. $253. Back to level 1.
Yes. Can you give your fish?
Need a couple of those come out 7s. 6, 426. All right, not going to play the 6, so that's going to be 250. $6 vig. Back and forth, 4 and 10. Start on the 4. Lumber number. What's your normal handle? User, I forget what your normal handle is. Was it DB? AC Doocy, 3 craps. All right, move that to the 10. Try again. Try again. Nick says, can't be afraid of the 6-8. Those are the numbers that actually pay. They don't pay me. Yes, I know that if you lay, you've still got a slight advantage, but the advantage is too slight. Oh, fudge. 6, 4, 10. Did I not move it? I should have moved it. I don't know. All right, so I lost that one. All right, so now I'm going to go level 2 on the 10. $12 vig. Try again. All right. Yeah, no, the 6 and 8, they just roll too often. It's too much of a coin toss. For me, anyway. Now, if you're a light side player, yeah, I agree. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Back on the 4. Yeah, those are the best numbers to play if you're a light side roller. Yeah, you do. But you're a 3-1 favorite. So you're paying for basically having that advantage. 639, Nina. All right, back on the 10. Pay attention now. Make sure we're dodging the bullet. Six, 2, 8. Easy 8. Back on the 4. Well, no, I'm a 3-1 favorite. Six, 2, 8. All right, move that over here. 2-1 favorite. Yeah, 2-1 favorite. You're right. Three ways to roll a 4, 6 ways to roll a 7. That would be 2-1. So, I mean, because I have to lay two times as much, doesn't change the probability of being a winner, right? Still got a 2-1 advantage. 6, odd 6. Just means I have more at risk. All right, so let's take this back down for the moment. And that was a $12 VIG. Go back out for 150. $3 VIG. Six, 4, 10. Back down on the end. All right. Well, at least I can stay on the 10 now. All right. So now I'm going to go 500, $12 VIG on the 10. Don't have to move that one. All right. There we go. Rock and roll. And why did I think it was 3 to 1? 2 to 1. Yep, absolutely. Three, 4, 7 out. All right, so that's going to pay me $250. Back to level 1. Oh, just past the half-hour mark. Let me check the leaderboard right after this roll. Yeah, I'm definitely losing out, not getting any of these come out 7s, though. Getting behind. 6, 4, 10, down on the end. All right, so it's going to be $250. $6 VIG. Check the leaderboard. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let me move this over there first. Take care of that. 250. All right. All right. Leaderboard says Blue Jay Way Kevin 1600, IPTV 700, Nick 570, Paradise 313, Carlo Castillo 121. Bubba Trader plus 75. Coffee Land upside down 460. Money Shot upside down 700. Charles not starting out the week too good, minus 2600. You got half an hour, you come back. And Hoku minus 3400, but we know he can come back. That boy swings for the fences. All right, here we go. I would be surprised if he's not in the top 3 when we're done. All right, here we go. Hey, 4, 3, 7 out again. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so that's going to pay me $1.50 or $1.25 on that one. Back out for $1.50 over here. $3 VIG. Oh, 432, getting there, getting there. I like it. All right, so back out on my 150 lay 4. So if we were playing at the $50 level, $500 level, we'd be at 43 bucks. Wonderful. Oh, that's it. All right, see you, Nick. To the cage. I like it. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Can we get it come out 7? 426, 2x4 lumber number. All right, on the 6. Again, I don't want to play the 6 or 8. So I'm going to make that a 250. 4 to start with, $6 vig. And see how we do. Sensor 1. Who was Sensor 1? IPTV. Would be to the cage as well, but we'll continue for the views. There you go. That's the spirit. 639. Nina from Argentina. All right, let's move that 4 to the 10. For the content, right, IPTV? For the content. All right, Charles. See you tomorrow. Sorry about that. Not a great way to start the week, but you'll recover tomorrow. Five, 3, 8. Easy 8. All right, back on the 4. Mm-hmm. 6, 2, 8. Easy 8. Back on the 10. Six, 3, 9. Nina from Argentina. Back over to the 4. Three, 1, 4. Son of a biscuit.
Lots of biscuits.
Yeah, too many biscuits today. All right, $512 vig. Yeah, it's only 7 roller too, so I can't blame it on a long roll. Generally on a long roll, you definitely see more outside numbers. 549, Colt 45, center field 9, Old Man Earl. There we go. Old School Craps, what's going on? Good evening. Three, 2, 5, Fever. All right, all we need is the 2 craps for the small. 6-1, we're all done. Whew, good thing I didn't move that 4 either. All right, 250 for that one. Back to level 1. $516, 60 from Dixie. All right, another $250 on that one. $6 vig. Six, odd 6, point hit. All right, so let's take that back to 150. That's going to give me $6 back. $3 vig. Couple of come out winners would be nice. That'd get me up to my $500. Hard 10 down on the other end. All right, back out for 250. $6 vig. Coming up on the quarter hour. Keep an eye on that one. All right, so there's that. You need 20 in singles. $325 fever.
Are you done?
8, square pair. Odd 8. $426, 2x4 lumber number. 516, 60 from Dixie. All right, let's check the leaderboard. See how everybody's doing. Blue Jay Way Kevin still top dog, 1950. IPTV 816, just doing it for the content. Nick 568, gone and to hit the cage. I got 414. Coffee Land 221, nice recovery. Bubba Trader 188, nice. Carlo Castillo buck 21, nice. Money Shot gone minus 4100. That's the only. Oh no, we got a couple more. Hoku, yep, minus 49.93. I think that's going to be it for you today, brother. Charles toasted his bankroll. All right, we already saw him depart the pattern. Here we go. What the hell's my 400? It's not out there, that's 250. I guess 350 plus change. That's not 400 though. Must have screwed something up. Eight, square pair.
What?
325.
Just took the right sound of pop.
Oh, shoot. 6410. Oh, my goodness gracious. Level 2.
I'd be screwed if I ever had to eat cat food for a living.
If it was all you had, I bet you it wouldn't be.
I would have to find a different brand.
Okay. 549. All right. Level 2 on the 9. So that's going to be 400 again. And that's going to be a $13 VIG.
I'm getting there.
314, Little Joe from Kokomo. All right, we need the 11 and 12 for the tall, 2 and 3 for the small. Nothing but craps numbers left. 549. Ouch. All right, that was level 2, so now I'm going to be at level 3. Haven't had to go up too many levels though, so that's not too bad. All right, let's see if we can keep it that way. Getting close to the top of the hour though. Oh, I'm down 254. Yikes. $516. All right, 6 is a point, so that's going to be $750 now. Yeah, what's so big on that one? $18. 2 craps, aces of both places. All right, all we need is a 3. No, I didn't move it, did I? Nope. All right. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. All right, I'm going to move it to the 10 now. $549, Colt 45. All right, all we need is a yo, 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 a 3 and a yo. Hard 10. Ooh, good thing I moved off of that one. But we'll move over to it now. All right, we got about 7 minutes left. Uh, 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 uh. 415, horse and buggy. Odd 6. All right, so we're going to go back to 150. That was an $18 vig. Level 3. Level 3 on the ladder still. Boxcars, midnight, double on the bubble. Need a yo, 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 or a 3, or a 3 and a yo. About 4 minutes left. Let's get a point here. Let's get a point. That's a 5, 4, 1, 5. All right, so level 3 is going to be $600 on that one. All right, 18 or $20 vig on that one. Oh my goodness, roll 22. How'd that happen? 437, there we go. All right, so that's going to pay me 380. 380. Back to level 2. All right. Probably going to be the last shooter here. All right. He got the final, yep. The Justice Jan, from one craps dealer boxman to another. You really need to work on your calls and your hand movement. It's a little sus, like as in suspect. Is that what you're talking about? Sus? What the hell does that mean? 538, easy 8. All right, on the 8, we're going to go 250. $6 vig. Don't know what that means. Sus. You got to be suspect, right? You suspected me of cheating? I don't know what the point of that would be. I mean, sometimes I totally bungle a call. That happens. Or not the call, but when I actually type it in, I screw it up. But beyond that, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a craps dealer. I don't even purport to play one on TV. I never stated a Holiday Inn Express. 8 square pair. All right, back to 150. All right, get my $6 back. $3 vig. And here we go. Down. All right, last shooter. Yeah, we have not had one come out 7 today. That's crazy. 516, 60 from Dixie. All right, 250 again, $6 vig. There we go. He means we can't see all of the chips when it's paid. A $5 horn high aces and $5 each on the hardways. $5 horn high ace and $5 each on the hardways. Good luck having me pay that. All right, 30 to 1 for those, 9 to 1, 7 to 1. Aces, look at that, there you go. All right, so how does that work? All right, so the hardways is going to stay. So you get 30 to 1 horn high. So it's 31 for $4. Is that right? So it'd be 120. Plus you get one more for the horn high, right? So it'd be $150. Is that right? That's a nice hit. Okay. Did I say that right? Is that right? $5 horn high aces, and we hit aces. So that's 4 times the 30 to 1. So that's 120 plus 1 times 30 to 1. 150. It's nice. Acey deucey, 3 craps. Yeah, we're already overtime. Overtime. Yeah, at least I'm back in the green.
Not paying overtime.
They're not paying overtime. My computer's probably going to die before that anyway. I didn't move my 4 though. Could be bad. 5, 3, 2, 5. This is actually fun. Not sus? What? It's not sus? I don't know. Oh, and there it is. 6-1. We're all done. All right, so that's going to pay me $1.25. Well, I didn't make my 500, but I made $243, so I'm happy about that. That's better than being upside down. Let's take one last peek at the leaderboard. See how everybody did. All right, let's see what we got here. Top dog, Coffee Land. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Mahalo. That's awesome. I don't know if mahalo is the right word, but that's awesome. 2,600. Wow, that's a huge recovery. Blue Jay Way Kevin, number 2 spot. 2,300. IPTV, 941. Nice job. Nick, already gone at 568. I was plus 243. Bubba Trader, 175. BV Wood, good afternoon. Latecomer, 135. Carlo Castillo, $1.21. Justice Gin, the Justice Gin, $64. Nice job. Money Shot left at minus 4,100. Hoku minus 4,900. Charles minus the bankroll. All right, well, hopefully you guys had some fun. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Hope to see some of you back here tomorrow. Same craps time, same craps channel. Have a great rest of your Monday and a great Tuesday. And we'll see some of you back here tomorrow. Later, Gators.